Happy New Year, everyone. It's January 2nd right now. I thought I'd provide an update on these 2019 Verne Manila Rootstocks. Okay, uh, daytime temps has been pretty much like below 70, like the high 60s. It's pretty nice and sunny today, but besides then, it's been pretty chilly and gloomy. So I say last 2 weeks or more, it's been pretty gloomy weather. The daytime temps has been kind of below 70. Nighttime temps has been either below 50 or in the low 50s. So it hasn't been cold, but has not been warm either. Okay, I'm going to provide the updates on how they're looking right now on everything, at least these guys right here. So this is a little gem, one of the more productive varieties I had, but I would say I haven't really picked one that's been at kind of optimal right peakness yet. So I have about four here. I kind of wrapped it to see that it kind of give it a bit more heat with these bags. But they're kind of a little small for each size. So there's four left on those. I'm not really sure when it's going to get ripe. So this is Little Gem. This is Dolores. This right here is Super Julie, pushing out buds and with some damaged stem tips also. So this is Super Julie. There's this Sweetheart right here. Good size Sweetheart match. This right here is Sunrise. I have right here my seedling selection of California Rumit. Right here is a lemon zest. On to the next tree. Again, this is one of my more larger rootstocks, but all from the 2019 plantings. But this one has grown a bit more vigorously than the others. So this right here is Peach Cobbler. This right here is Ice Cream. This one right here is Harvest Moon. And there's an Alfonso right here. Okay. This is a Brahm Chimea. I did get one fruit from this branch, but it's kind of been struggling. Hasn't really grown much. This is Valkyrie right here. This is a Honey Kiss. Again, with the Honey Kiss, it's been kind of struggling. It hasn't really grown at all in 2023, and now it's sending out some more blooms. This is Jin Huang, Kyuyai, Golden Queen, lots of names for it. Okay, right here's an Ambrosia. I picked one a couple weeks ago, but unfortunately it still hasn't really softened up yet. So, and it looked pretty much just like this. Like lots of dots and lenticels build up on it, but then it just has not really ripened that well. So we'll see when the other one ripens. I'm hoping it finish ripening up in the next couple of days, and I could do a taste test of it. But yeah, even though lots of these fruits we get in at least coastal California, they develop these nice lenticels and these little dots, and they look great. But then sometimes you pick it, and it still doesn't really ripen that well. So that happens. I think there's not much heat, not enough heat for it. So we'll see. Some varieties just don't really perform that well without a lot of heat in coastal California. So this is Ambrosia. There's a tree. There's the grafted branch, really vigorous growth. Really hoping this turns out to be a very good tasting fruit. Because if it is, I really like the growth on it. Okay, next to it is Malika. Okay, kind of pushing some kind of mixed bloom or bloom. This is Juliet, also pushing. This one right here is a diamond. Very interesting one. This is supposed to be a, let me see if I got this right, maybe a Carrie and a Nam Dakmai as one of the parents. Really clean blooms right now. Here's another peach cobbler. This is pineapple pleasure. Right here is a Maha Chinook. And then we got a Shawinta here, or sometimes called raw honey. Sindri right here, nice growth, nice branching so far. Grafted it last year. And this one's a Safida Lucknow. Really, really vigorous grower. So look at that branch. This was grafted last year in 2023. On to the next tree. Okay. Got here an orange sherbet grafted late last year, but this looks really nice. This is my unknown green crunchy eating Thai mango. This is guava slash Saint Talone. Giselle right here. This is another Super Julie. Sassy Love. Another Malika. This one, the blooms has not looked that great. Look pretty dirty and fungal prone, unfortunately. This right here is a sweet tart. It's looking really nice, and it just really recently finished flushing. So I'm surprised to see it actually pushing out some more growth. Let's see if this will be flowers. Here's a Duncan, which was just recently grafted late in summer, pushing some kind of at least probably is mixed bloom. This is an N12, a Zale N12. I don't have much information on this, but it's looking pretty nice. This is a Nam Dak Mai Mun. There's some browning, but I don't know what looks like really bad fungal issues, but this is some browning, so I don't know. Not sure if this is going to set any fruits, unfortunately. So Nam Dak Mai Mun, not the number 4. This is another Brahm Chimea. On to the next tree. And this tree is one of my trees that has looked pretty bad. And one of the reasons for that is I had so many failed grafts on this until just recently. So those failed grafts definitely did not help with the tree in terms of getting it to grow. So this is Ewise right here. It's an Egyptian variety. It's blooming right now. Pretty much a tiny graft. Not really wanting it to bloom, but see, I'll be cutting some of this off. This is a Super Julie. This is Carla. And this is a Thai variety called Tom Pecan. Don't I don't really know much about it, but a Tom Pecan. And this is little gem right here. On to the next tree. This right here is this right here that you see, this one large kind of branch. This is St. Maui. Really, really great fruit. So hopefully, let's see what happens this year. Once I get into kind of summer, like hotter weather a bit, I'll probably do a bit more major pruning to it. I kind of don't like doing too much pruning when we're in the middle of a cool season and winter and spring, just because mangoes are pretty prone to fungal issues. Don't want anything to kind of uh, infect or cause too much dieback on them. Okay, this is the variety Imanpan, another really excellent tasting mango. Almost dwarf-like though in nature, and the leaves, tiny leaves. This is my seedling selection, California Rumit. Mixed blooms here. Some blooms there. And this is Sassy Love. Some mixed blooms coming out on this branch. It's a nice sized branch, Sassy Love. So on to the next tree. So this tree has had the most fruits of all on right now. This bloomed pretty early, so lots of the fruit set occurred before uh, kind of the storm we had that lasted for 4 or 5 days. So really like pebble size right now, but quite a bit of it. This is my California Rumit, quite a bit of fruitlet set. We'll see if it ends up being nice, healthy size fruits or not. This one is Dupree Saigon. Lots of fruit set too. It was one of the earlier bloomers too. But it seems like the aphids and ants seems to be loving farming the aphids on here right now. I sprayed a few times, but they still keep on coming back. And this bloom right here didn't do so well. Uh, okay, right here is Bombay. It's finally beginning to push. Up next is Jin Huang, Kill Yai, Golden Queen, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, the blooms did occur during that week of storm we had, where it is a bit of an issue when the blooms are open during that time. And unfortunately, this timing on this one was that it was the blooms were actually opening when it was uh, raining. So unfortunately, doesn't look too good. I don't really want this to set fruit, but I don't want it to rebloom either. Okay, right here is a fruit cocktail. There's I would say a handful of little fruitlets on there. We'll see what happens to it. Very small graft though. This one's a zebra. Very dormant right now. So no activities. An Egyptian variety. This one is Hindi Besanara. Another Egyptian variety. A bunch of little fruitlets on here. Let's see. Okay. On to the next tree. And this right here is a cac, which was grafted July 30th. It's pretty vigorous. Some mixed blooms coming out. This right here is Super Julie, more mixed blooms, and Cotton Candy, more mixed blooms. What we got right here is Froigon, some nice full-size blooms on it. This right here, and this is Graham. So some of the Graham, it's looking pretty bad, and some of them looks pretty fungal prone right here. And some is still pretty nice. So this right here is Juliet, and right here is Lemon Zest, sending out some sort of mixed bloom. And then this right here is my California Remit. So that's the updates on these 8 Laverne Manila rootstocks planted out in 2019.